lot of agreements that take this partnership forward. In economy, trade has been doubled over the past 10 years. We now have a free trade agreement between EFTA countries and India with great expectations and ambitions, one of the most important trade agreements we have ever signed. New large opportunities for investments, innovation and job creation in areas such as green tech, renewable energy, maritime industries and seafood. And for India, I believe it's the first free trade agreement with European partners of its kind. But we are also moving forward in other areas. We are now elevating our relationship to a green strategic partnership, which gives us the foundation to work on knowledge, resources and ambitions for the green transition, where we depend on succeeding, both of us. We are strengthening our cooperation in health, a lot to learn from India. We are signing a memorandum of understanding on developing high-tech quality health services, closer cooperation on digital health, artificial intelligence, research and health technology. We also deepen our cooperation on digital development, including work on digital public infrastructure and digital public goods. India is today a leading global force in technology, innovation and renewable energy. I remarked to the Prime Minister that I accompanied the then Prime Minister Stoltenberg to India in 2001, that is a quarter of a century ago, when we agreed that this was opening a new chapter of economic cooperation between Norway and India. Today, we move yet another step forward with great substance and great ambition. Norway and India do not always see eye to eye on all issues. Nobody does. And we are both respectful democracies who handle those issues in ways that live up to democratic standards. But what unites us today, Prime Minister, is more important, a belief that cooperation delivers better results than unilateralism and isolation, especially when it comes to global challenges. We have to stand up against those who weaponize diplomacy, who weaponize trade, and who weaponize technology. At a time of rising protectionism and more tense geopolitical dynamics, it's more important than ever to stand together for a rule-based order. And we have been able today to discuss some of the major issues confronting us, such as the war in Ukraine and such as the war in the Middle East. And I appreciate this direct contact between diplomats in Norway and India in handling and addressing these issues. So, Prime Minister Modi, a warm welcome to Norway. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Excellency. Your Excellency, Prime Minister of Norway, दोनों देशों के डेलीगेट्स, मीडिया के साथियों, नमस्कार। नॉर्वे की यात्रा करके मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। यह देश नेचर और ह्यूमन प्रोग्रेस के बीच हार्मनी का एक सुंदर उदाहरण है। सबसे पहले मैं प्रधानमंत्री जी का इस आत्मीयता भरे स्वागत के लिए हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। और कल नॉर्वे के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डे के महत्वपूर्ण अवसर पर मैं विश्व के सबसे बड़े लोकतंत्र की ओर से नॉर्वे जैसे सुदृढ़ और जीवंत लोकतंत्र की यहां की जनता को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। मैं पिछले वर्ष नॉर्वे आने वाला था, लेकिन पहलगाम में हुए आतंकी हमले के कारण वह यात्रा स्थगित करनी पड़ी। उस कठिन समय में नॉर्वे ने आतंकवाद के विरुद्ध भारत के साथ मजबूती से खड़े होकर सच्ची मित्रता का परिचय दिया। आज जब मैं नॉर्वे आया हूं तो मैं इस सॉलिडेरिटी के लिए हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। फ्रेंड्स, आज विश्व एक अस्थिरता और अनिश्चितता के दौर से गुजर रहा है। यूक्रेन हो या वेस्ट एशिया, दुनिया के कई हिस्सों में संघर्ष की स्थिति बनी हुई है। ऐसे में भारत और यूरोप अपने संबंधों के एक नए स्वर्णिम युग में प्रवेश कर रहे हैं। पिछले वर्ष भारत और यूरोपियन फ्री ट्रेड एसोसिएशन के एक ऐतिहासिक ट्रेड एंड इकोनॉमिक पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट लागू किया। यह